to nourish people and lead the community in the fight against hunger is Central Texas Food Bank mission, is what pretty much what we do. Hello and welcome. I'm Jocelene Persuasive, and I volunteered for a while. I volunteered a little while ago at this organization, and today I'm here. My purpose is to encourage you guys to volunteer for this organization. It's a really good one. They feed and help so many families that are low income, or they just went through really bad disaster. They help feed them, and even nonprofit organizations too. The points we'll be discussing is the history, so how it formed to the present day, as well as how to be a volunteer, and the advantages of what the community and you as a volunteer will be getting. So before that, please hold all questions to the end for brief Q&A and no interruptions during this presentation. Thank you. So with that being said, let's jump right into it. So the history is, so according to Central Texas Food Bank, it was built and created in 1981 by a couple of individuals from the United Urban Council, as well as concerned Austin citizens, because there was a rapid growth and people who just couldn't in hunger. And so it started in a building near a warehouse, but they were in a one closet office kind of thing, and they would use the storage from the warehouse to do distribute the foods and all that stuff. And so what happened was the warehouse was actually a chemical process plant kind of thing. So there was a lot of health things going on, and it caught on fire. Yeah. So in 1994, after a long thing, a long time contributors, they donated about 4.5 acres of land to us in the Austin area over here, and that's where we started and pretty much grew to where we come now. And last year we actually renamed ourselves, and it was first Capital Area Food Bank, and now it's Central Texas Food Bank. And so that's pretty much, it's just to emphasize the areas that we serve, the 21 county areas that we have over here, and so that's pretty much what we emphasize to do. So that's the present. So now on to the volunteer work, so how to become one. If you look at your pamphlets, you can see I did a little short briefing of registering. So you go online, of course, to centraltexasfoodbank.org, and then you go to register, and then you put in all your information. It's pretty simple. And then you go to volunteer, and then you choose the shifts and things you want to do. So if you look at the volunteering part, you can do warehouse, community kitchen, mobile food pantry. You can become a volunteer ambassador, where you just put you be passionate about volunteering for this place. You can work in the offices. You can do the nutrition education, where you teach people and individuals how to become and how to live a healthier lifestyle, as well as you can also work in our garden that we have. You'd be doing gardening things pulling weeds and watering the plants, things like that. So the next part is the experience that I had over there was I worked in the warehouse department, and it was really fun. It's a huge a regular warehouse. It's a huge little room, and you have the conveyor belt, and then everybody is just so nice there. They're all the staff is very upbeat, and they play really cool music. So if you to listen to music while you do stuff, it's really cool. I was dancing, so. And it was just really fun. And just the staff there was so helpful. You go to mini orientation, and then they tell you we were doing frozen foods, so we had to go through look at the coloration, see if there's tears in it, see if it's really bad freezer burn, things like that. So I think the warehouse would be a really cool thing. But if you like cooking and making fresh foods, you can do the community kitchen, whereas my roommate, she does it, so she really loves it. So on to my final point, the advantages. So you as a volunteer, you make relationships. I did. I met 2 kids that went to St. Ed's I didn't even know. That was really cool. And I also met other older adults that I got to meet too, that are from the Austin area. Oh yeah, we've been working here for a while. So it was really cool talking to them about that. You also get to learn about the process and distribution of the foods, as well as how much food is sent out. We processed over 8,000 that day, so it went really fast. As well as you're also helping and impacting lives, people who just can't eat, they rely on this place, so you're helping them as well. So I would say that's a huge advantage for the volunteer. As well as the community, for their advantages is they get fresh foods every day, pretty much. They go there and they get them. We also are providing for disaster relief as well. We're there, we do the transport, and we give immediate relief to those people if they need it. As well as we feed and help nonprofits, so if they're really low on resources kind of thing, we help them, and they use those low resources, and they improve their program. So that's how we help them pretty much. So, and also the programs, so we look, again, here you can see like all the programs we have. We have the healthy options for the elderly, so we just give like free monthly distributions to the to the elderly. We do Kids Cafe, summer foods, where like kids who like during school rely on those, during summer breaks we'll help them. As well as a backpack, and so like on a weekend we'll get a backpack, put 4 meals in it, and then that's for the kids for the whole weekend, and they come back like every weekend after the week. So to recap, we talked about the history, the how to be a volunteer, or the volunteer work, and the advantages. So with that being said, I would really encourage and like if you would volunteer for this organization. It's a really good one, and it helps a lot of people, even though it seems like you don't. Like, you volunteers, if you do it, you guys are like the soul. Like, that's actually how we started up in the first place. And for like our future vision is like we'd like to expand more out into like Central Texas and like help and feed more families. So thank you for your time. Now there'll be questions.